Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the Radical Geek YouTube channel where we regularly release videos. And on Sundays, we host a live stream, affectionately coined Coffee Talk, where we brew a warm beverage and then we spend a little bit of time chatting amongst ourselves, and we pair it with a ketogenic recipe. Right now, I'm doing a daily vlog where I talk about what I eat in a day, and then we chat a little bit about a little bit of a topic of interest towards keto. So today, for my meal one, I have some of the leftover moon eggs like I had made on the live stream last night. And then I also made some mini loaves of some egg white bread. You can see how that's looking. Nice and fluffy, very soft, pale as all get out, because what makes the egg bread brown is allulose, and I put none of that in here. But it is still nice and soft and a really nice texture. And for the bread, I have one of my little brown butter nubs. So that's my meal one today. So I hope that you're having a great. I'm going to eat my food, then I'm going to come back and we're going to take a moment and talk about sleep. Thanks. Bye. All right, everyone. So I chose today to talk about sleep and how it relates to our health, our overall health, including our metabolic health, because it seemed very timely since this week I am purposefully going to disrupt my sleep. It's Halloween weekend, one of my very favorite holidays. A friend of mine has a 3-day event, and so I work at that event. The event starts Thursday at 8 p.m. and goes until 1 a.m. For those of you who have known me for a while, you know I like to go to bed around 8 p.m. So I'm definitely upending the apple cart. In addition, I did not take Thursday off, so I'm going to work Thursday and then stay up really late. Then I'm going to, I took off Friday morning, so I am going to try and sleep in, but because I'm so conditioned to waking up, that may or may not be possible. However, I should be able to get up and do my meal one and then take a nap. Then I'm going to go ahead and work the second half of my workday and just finish it off for the weekend. I don't have anything better to do anyways, and I'll be awake and it'll still be quiet and restful anyways. Just tidy everything up for the weekend and make sure that my team is in good shape for the next coming week. So, but then again, I'll be out the door again, 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. And I don't start at 8 p.m. I start at like 4 or 5 in the afternoon because we have to get the venue all set up and tidy and ready to go for performing. The good news is even though we get there, we have some superstar awesome people on our little crew. So we often have a lot of wait around time for the doors. There's a better than a zero chance that I will, yes, better than zero chance that I will be able to just like kind of like chill and possibly even take a nap before doors open and we're all up and at 'em again. So that'll be Thursday, Friday, and then we're going to repeat again on Saturday. By the time Sunday morning comes around, I can guarantee you that there's no way I am getting up at my normal time and doing all the things that I would normally do. So the whole thing's a wash. But I am going to make certain that I am doing things like taking some extra cat naps. So that's something that I can do. I often can't get in like a really large sleep because I'm so used to my regular sleep cycle. So it's going to be rough going. And it's important that you know when these things happen. Um, there are a lot of impacts. Sleep disruption is trauma on your body. It's a vital role in brain functions uh, and to your systemic physiology. So it impacts your whole body from uh, in all the way internal, external, all of your nervous systems, and it absolutely impacts our metabolic health. Uh, I'm just trying to think here. This is not 100% my forte. Like when we start actually talking like numbers and math and sciencey stuff for metabolic stuff, uh, I'm pretty good there. When we talk about coffee, I'm really good there. We talk about teas, I'm pretty good there. Um, Sleep, I have higher level knowledge and some buzzwords, but it's not my 100% forte. So forgive me there for not being 100% on top of it. But so I can tell you though, sleep deprivation and disruptions can increase the activity of your sympathetic nervous system and, oh, please let me be saying this right, hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis. I had to really think hard on that. So the changes in your circadian rhythms, what this means is it can cause inflammatory responses. It can cause stress responsivity, somatic pain. It overall does reduce the quality of your life because you become more emotional. So if you have a mood disorder, you're for sure going to trigger that. Uh, because it can cause inflammatory responses. If you have a chronic disease like I do with the rheumatoid arthritis, you can expect that there is a higher potential for flares. It can cause a little bit of some memory disruption. So you might have like some scatterbrains or short-term memory forgetfulness, and your overall performance can reduce as well. So maybe you won't be as swift on the uptake at work, or uh, you know, your athletic performance or your exercise is definitely going to get a dent to it. Now, if you have ongoing long-term sleep disruption, you have some serious problems there, and your life is going to be hugely enhanced by going to a sleep clinic and getting some treatment for that. Uh, but if it's a short-term thing, you have enough opportunity that you can correct it, but know that you are going to have suffering. Long-term sleep disruptions are way worse than what I just described. In long-term sleep disruption, um, it can impact hypertension, cardiovascular disease. Uh, it can impede your weight journey, whether it's gain or loss. Uh, it can. I lost my train here. Give me just a moment. I'm not even sleep deprived right now, but there you go. I'm having issues. Not really. Uh, if you have, it can increase difficulties with metabolic syndromes that you have, cause issues for type 2 diabetes. So really, sleep is like super, super important, and they actually have scientific things to back all of these claims up. This is not like us off the cuff making things up or guessing. This is solid, proven science. So uh, really crazy. Also, if you have gastrointestinal disorders, sleep disruptions will cause some flares there. So plan accordingly. Uh, you want to make sure that you do whatever you can to make sure you don't create yourself too harsh of a sleep deficit, even if you are going to be off your schedule, so that you can deal with that. Plan for some healthy eating choices. Make sure that you have electrolytes galore, that you are drinking plenty of water. And as much as I love my caffeine intake, limit your caffeine intake and try to keep it more reasonable. Then like don't just pile it on top on top on top, because that will just further contribute to how you are changing your metabolic system. That's pretty much it. I don't know exactly. Like I said, I've planned in when I know I will be able to do things like take naps. I will be making sure that tomorrow, we already have a bunch of pork belly. I will be making another big frittata so that we have food made up. I will tell you those moon eggs of mine are pretty much a done deal. They were very popular. So I'm just going to make a big giant frittata so that we can eat off of that. I will get some beef. I have some soft baseball-sized meatballs in the freezer. I'm just going to pull those out, throw those on the smoker, get those taken care of so that we're not really thinking about it. I have plenty of eggs. I might even hard boil some just so I have a snack. And I'm just going to make sure that I take care of it. I'm not going to worry about how, the fact that I normally eat early and I'm finished by 2 o'clock. I want to make sure that I have fat for energy. I may make some extra frozen butter nubs to pack them in a little cooler with me just in case. Good planning makes for a successful event. I did the same thing at Keto Palooza. I made sure when I could go to bed reasonably, I did, but when I wanted to stay up later, I just planned for it, made sure I took naps, made sure I was well hydrated, and I ate the best choices I could. So I'd love to hear, what do you do when you have events like this? I'm sure I'm not the only person who goes to festivals or conventions and you just sort of upend the apple cart, and the way back is severe. And we should have a whole new talk about that. I've done it before, but we should talk about that and your adrenaline, dopamine, serotonin cycles. I love that. I love that talk. It's good. I'm very excited by it, so I hope you are too. So I will be back in a few minutes with my meal too. It's just a steak, so no worries there. I'll see you in a few minutes, and once this video posts, I would love to see your comments. Tell me what you ate today. Tell me what kind of food plan you follow. Tell me if you do any exercise or if you want to do exercise, what kind of advice you might need. And let me know what did you have to eat today? I'm very curious. I'm looking for inspiration before my food gets too boring real soon. See you in a minute. Hey everyone, so it is time for meal number 2. I know you'll be very surprised, but it's a steak. And since the bread was fresh today, I have basically it's the equivalent of one slice that I sliced into 2 and topped it with one of my brown butter nubs. So I'm looking forward to that. I want you to know that you are super amazing on your journey, and I look forward to hearing more from you every day. I enjoy our time together, and I cannot wait for the next time we get the opportunity to chat. So go you and share your goals with me. I'll talk to you all later. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.